It's 9:45 in the evening and you're feeling really sleepy, like you're yawning your head off. And then you remember, oh, that one email I really need to send. And so you go to your computer and you start typing out that email, and then a notification pops up and a friend of yours has posted a reel. I should watch that reel. He watches all of my reels. So you go and watch that reel, and then you start scrolling and it's 11:30 in the night. 2 hours just went. And astonishingly, you're suddenly wide awake, really alert. This has happened to you, I know that. Then you stumble into bed after some time, maybe at 12 o'clock, maybe at 1 a.m. And the next day you get up feeling zombified. Even if you manage to get your 8 hours of sleep. What's going on here? Let's find out. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Bawa. And for more than 35 years, I have been teaching people exactly like you how to up spiral their lives through the secrets of sleep, meditation, breath work, and ancient Indian wisdom made relevant today. So there is something called a sleep window. And this comes approximately between 9:30 to 11 p.m. for most people, depending on your body type. Now, what is the sleep window? So there are two mechanisms in the body that work independently of each other. One is called the circadian rhythm. Circadian is Latin for daily, like 24 hours. So in a 24-hour cycle, you are going to feel alert sometimes, you are going to feel tired sometimes, you are going to feel hungry sometimes, you are going to be able to focus sometimes. It's kind of fixed for everybody. The other is called sleep pressure, and sleep pressure is very simple to understand. Think of it like a bucket. The more you are awake, the bucket gets filled. When the bucket is totally full, what happens is you feel ridiculously sleepy. When you go to sleep, the bucket gets empty. When the bucket is empty, you wake up. That is sleep pressure. Now, for really good sleep to happen, when the circadian rhythm peaks in making you feel sleepy, the sleep pressure also peaks at around the same time in the evening. That window of about half an hour is the time when you need to hit the bed. If you don't go to sleep at that point, then what happens is that the body kind of interprets that as, oh, something important is happening, or maybe there is danger, I need to keep this guy awake. So it secretes cortisol, the stress hormone, and you suddenly get that second wind, as it is called. If you fight through that sleep window where you are feeling very, very sleepy, you will suddenly feel energized and you say, oh my God, I have like full energy. No, it is not energy. It is stress-induced alertness that you are feeling. Try doing some creative work at this point. You will be able to do some things, but if you look at what you wrote or what you did the next morning with a fresh brain, it will make no sense, because this is stress-induced, cortisol-induced alertness that you are riding on. What happens next is, sooner or later you will fall asleep and you will wake up after a few hours. But you have missed something really crucial. And before I tell you that, I want to tell you about the Sleep Deep series that we are creating specifically for our members of the Surge and Blaze tiers in our membership program. And these are real deep dives into sleep, about understanding sleep through practical examples. Like, what is going on when you suddenly wake up at 3 a.m.? Why did you wake up at 3 a.m.? We have a video on that. And a whole series of videos are planned for our Surge and Blaze members specifically. When you join that membership, you support our channel and you have no idea how much it means to us. So I hope to see you on the inside. Now, let's get back to that sleep thing. You see, simply missing 2 hours of sleep in the beginning of the night is not 2 random hours. There is something interesting that's going on. Your sleep in the beginning of the night is very different from the sleep towards the early morning hours. The sleep at the beginning of the night is when you go into deep sleep. The deep sleep part is where repair and rejuvenation happens. If you miss that, basically you are growing older faster. You have accelerated your aging. The repair work that was supposed to be done that night didn't happen, because that cortisol induced stress awakeness was the energy that was going to be used to do the restoration and repair work in your body that night. Pushing your bedtime into the wee hours of the night is not a good idea, because you are actively accelerating the aging process. You are growing older every single time you miss that sleep window. You know, our ancient rishis, through the science of Ayurveda, kind of mapped the same thing. They said it's a Pitta Surge. The Sanskrit terminology perfectly matches what modern science has been finding out. That you get a shot of Pitta, where your melatonin should be increasing and your core body temperature should be falling, and you should be getting into that bed. When you resist that, you are working totally against the biology of your body and overriding its systems by signaling an emergency. Now just imagine if you're chronically signaling an emergency every single night to your body, what are you doing? No wonder you are not losing weight. No wonder you are getting high blood pressure. No wonder you are feeling anxiety and panic attacks. Because every single night you are telling your body, emergency, emergency, we are in danger, we are in danger. The one biggest thing I can tell you is the simplest thing. Go to sleep when your body is saying go to sleep. When you do that, you actively deaccelerate your aging process because your body rests and repairs. Your fat gets burnt. Did you know that if you manage to get to sleep in that sleep window, you will actually burn fat? Just sleep on time and you will be amazed at the fat burn that happens, and which compounds over time of you respecting the body's signals. Now one more thing, I have talked about the winding down ritual. You know that you need to do certain things so that you kind of relax into sleep. So when the sleep window opens, this is not the time to start that ritual. This is not the time to go and take that hot water bath. You need to ensure that all that is finished so that you land into the sleep window. From tonight, please do this. And if you are watching this video way after your bedtime, nodding along, thank you for watching. You are giving me the view, but you are screwing your health. Don't do that, yaar. Okay? Respect your sleep window. You will feel so much better because of this. I will see you in the next one. All the very best.